Hey, franchise. Thank you for bringing everybody over. Thank you for the raid. Hey, guys, this is Max LP. Welcome to the last call OOTP show. Hopefully, I'll be an affiliate soon so you guys can get drops for not only tonight, but also the next day. I am working on that. I'm waiting on OOTP here. Um, Guys, if you're not already following franchise, please follow franchise. Great person, does a great experiment. He actually made Ken Cloud an all-star, so therefore he should retire from the game. Um, there might be some pauses for me speaking because I am also keeping an eye on my sim race. I'm doing a 24 hours of spa tomorrow. There will be a stream at right around 8 a.m. Uh, Pacific time. It's going to be GT3s. It's going to be my original game iRacing. That's later on. We'll put that aside right now. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm looking to see if we don't wreck before I go to sleep. With the rain and everything. So right now, play by play wise, I'm probably not going to do play by play because this is going to be a shorter stream. I just wanted to do an update up to the game twos of round two here. Currently, both of franchises teams are still in. Yeah, I race in 7 hours. That is correct. That's yeah, about 7 hours. My time is roughly 7:47. It may be a little later with the rain and everything. Um, but I'm supposed to go in the morning, then I'm gonna take a 2 hour break. I do like a small little hour stint. I go to pick somebody up from the airport, come back, nap, and then do a very late 9 to 11 clock driving session. Yeah, they added rain earlier this year. I want to say in season two, they added rain for the first time, and the rain is no joke. It's very hard. The racing line is not exactly the place you want to be. No, there's no airport pickups, but I have to pick up someone from the actual airport. Granted, the airport actually has working computers tomorrow. That's a whole nother ball of wax that happened this morning. Yeah, we all know what happened. So right now, oh no, well there probably is in the game. Like this game has ability to have cars fly around, especially on the long straight coming up the hill. Not intended for actual cars flying here, but so right now I'm up 1-0 on VR Mind in round two. The Llamas and Stogies are up 1-0. Spore is still in, but he's down 1-0. West Hartford's still in, he's up 1-0. The Jackson Peninsula, that's going to be an absolute slugfest. But given I did make a couple changes to the roster, I did add Tony Salida, Larry Gardner, Curry Foley, just to hit. He is not to pitch a single pitch in this tournament. If he does, he is fired. Vince Dimaggio has been around. Kim's been around. Sweeney's now in the starting lineup. He wasn't yesterday. The rotation is now has Evaldi and Saberhagen. I added. I sent Jamie Moyer to the bullpen for this one, just to keep with the four righty starters and the mostly lefty bullpen. Uh, right now, Bill Sweeney's been the best between Sweeney and Foley. They've been able to hold it down on offense. Um, we can look at both of franchise's team while this other one comes up. His first team, Mochi Masushi, is pitching very well. They only gave up 6 runs so far, 2 per game, 2 in every game that they have played. Dan Pasco's leading the way, 333, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Consorga has 2 saves. They're getting great starting pitching, and their bullpen's been on point too. Learn League is just hitting the cover off the ball right now. Second and run scored. Jalen Snow's getting sent to the moon, but Dan Pasco's hit. I need to look at this Dan Pasco card because I've looked at both of your teams and he is killing it. Salida is a monster but he won't be a monster for long because if you look at the new cards, all the teammates for Helton, Beltre, and Maurer, well, not Maurer per se. Oh yeah, Maurer as well. All the teammates from Beltre, Helton, and Maurer, they're all snapshot and unsung heroes. So Eric Karros, third, even though he's 30,000 PP right now, he's an option. Uh, it makes Larry Walker eligible. He's really good in the outfield. It makes Adrian Beltre eligible. I forgot to add him before this tournament. But Adrian Beltre becomes an option. Doug Tavis becomes an option, but I think Salida is going to end up better than him anyway. It makes Matt Holliday an option. Matt Holliday, Adrian Beltre, Eric Karros, all those guys are going to be eligible for this Soriee. Pitching wise, there's no pitchers available, as you can see. I swept again. I'm in round 3. Yeah, we won 11-10. This has just been my daily day in a nutshell. We start up, we score 6 in the second. We're up 8-5. They storm back, take the lead, and then we storm back in the 5th. It's 11-10 by the 5th inning, and then silence. From there, Evaldi gave up 8 runs in 2 2/3. Dear Lord. Thank God I have Sandy Conswarga. So your Llamas face the Swashbucklers. Spore is in trouble facing Germantown, but he did win game 2. I'm getting the Oakland Zebras next. I might have a chance in that one. I'm not looking forward to what's after that, though, because West Hartford's pretty tough. But, so that's the Soriee right now. That's where everything stands. But the main reason why I wanted to do this is I'm following up on a discussion I had yesterday with Warbot about chemistry. And chemistry, I think, is still in the game because my main roster, talent-wise, is not as good as the team I put together with chemistry. But my team with chemistry today has won, and I'll show you guys. They have won. If I can get to the right screen here. So today alone, and I've used this team all day. It's now into yesterday because we're past 1 o'clock. But they won 4 quicks yesterday. And since I want to say the main team all week, they had one day where they won 4. So they're winning the same amount of quicks as my main team in a day. And I've even added some things to the team itself, so I'm going to go over it. I'm actually getting combinators for this team because this is literally going to be an experiment team. I'm going to run this experiment team in early silver tomorrow See if I can finally win early silver. It's the only silver tournament I've yet to win. Live does not count to me. I don't run live tournaments, so sorry. But now the chemistry, when I last left the stream, I had the chemistry at 64%. Since that day, or since yesterday, right around this time, I got it to 76.73. And I added Curtis Granderson. He wasn't on the roster before. He added a whole bunch of chemistry to everybody else. I added Qingbing Wang. I added him. He got a lot of chemistry. I have him in the bullpen. I added who else did I add? I added, if I can find him. Well, I added Jamie Moyer. He wasn't on the team yesterday. Moyer got added because he has teammates everywhere on the planet. There was one more person. All these letters are starting to blend together. Who else did I? Oh yeah, I added Jerry Harrison Jr. So, as you can see, I don't have this team's not nearly as talented as my main squad roster. My main squad roster has 18% chemistry. Derek Jeter has 12.1 by himself. So we'll restore from server so it doesn't make a change. So in the last, like all the quicks that I've done, this was the last one that I did. I wanted to see how if these guys actually did better. We won the tournament. We only lost 4 games. 2 of them were in the final. But it doesn't, the randomness is still there. Even if they're a combinator or not, the randomness is still there. But what I have noticed is consistency is the variance slash consistency slash RNG, however you want to put it. It's not as wild as it is with my main team. So like, this is Derek Jeter's worst tournament I've had him in, and he was still minus 0.2 WAR. This is the worst I've had Derek Jeter at since I've had it. He's been right around the 280, 380, or 280, 360, like 450. I want to say 460 for a slash line. JB Moyer, his ERAs were in the 5s, maybe 6s when I had him on my main. He's been better with the chemistry. The craziest thing about this is the Iron Mariano Rivera, because the Mariano Rivera is not good at all. He is god awful. And granted, he's in the bullpen. Bullpen's varies no matter what. But the fact that he's even throwing quality innings at any point in time shouldn't happen. And he even got a save. And I have him in avoid high leverage. I don't want him anywhere near leverage. So I think there's something to it. Yes, Slushy, it's old man at night. It's gonna be old man in the morning too. As I'm watching my team race as I'm doing the stream. They already knew I was streaming before this. Yeah, I'm driving the Chevy. I'll be driving Chevy in about 7 hours from now. Yes, I have lost my mind. So I need all the luck I can get, but I ain't expecting much. You'd be asleep? Never. And you not more than me, and I'm the old man. But I'm just giving you a hard time. So let's look at another tournament. It's gonna be a smaller sample size because they didn't play as many games. This one's decent. It got to the second round, but as you can see, You can see mainly Jamie Moyer is right around solid person. Mariano Rivera is through the roof. Plus, yeah, I might need your help later. I will get to you if I can. Cicero, thank you for the follow, by the way. Um, but yeah, I am noticing a little better, like a little less variance when it comes to the chemistry. I don't know. I'll let you up. Um, I think there is something to the chemistry, but like I don't know exactly how much is actually quantified. I don't know if it's the same stuff that we had explained or tried to figure out on last night or this morning or about 23 hours ago. I don't know the exact time. I know it was right around this time yesterday we started the conversation. And I'm still waiting for this silver quick to fire up so we could kind of see in real time how things are going to go. We'll check back into the Soriee here. We're now in round 3. Let's see who got through. Spore got through. All the team, I think. All right, so one of franchise's teams is out. Franchise are at during this time it always goes slower because there's less people online. Um, but during the weekend, it's not as slow. I mean, it's slower, but it's not terrible. But during the time that I stream, it's pretty bad. But like most games, right around this time, it's either the Europeans are just waking up because it's 9 a.m. their time, and then it's like I want to say looking this, it's like 6:07 p.m. Australian time. So it's like peak time for Oceania, but it's also early morning for Europe. I I want to say yes. I think it is slower, but it was slow to begin with. It was slow to begin with, so I don't think you could really pick up on much here on like the slow times. Like we'll hide scores on this. Got 6 minutes. I'll start hiding some scores to see if we have anything. We'll do that. As I said, this shouldn't be too long. I do have a bronze quick going right now, so I'll see where I'm at in that. Like the bronze quicks are going to be quick no matter what because they're double elimination. Oh, it's a final against Gotti. All right, so yeah, we're gonna call this one. That is number one in bronze, and the main person that helped me put together this bronze roster. He beat me round 1. I had to grind my way back into the final. So I lost round 1, 8-7. It looks like my Evaldi lasted longer than his Evaldi, but his bullpen came through. He scored 2. Yeah, they started like we got the 5-3 lead. They came back, scored 5 unanswered. We scored 2 in the 8th, but couldn't come back. So he won game 1. Round 2, we beat Forest Hills 7-6. We came back in the 8th to win that one. Then we went to the quarterfinal. We beat Wax Joker 7-2. That was never in doubt. Then we beat Dry Creek right after. We beat them 6-5. So basically, we had to win. We had to win twice in the quarterfinal, twice in the semifinal, just to get back to our original matchup in round one. I fully expect, I will always fully expect that he will absolutely kick the shit out of me, for lack of better words. He's just, that team's just that good. And I also see that someone decided, yeah, there's so much to go there. Um, all right, so we got about 37 seconds before this comes up here. See that we're in P4 in the race. So no first lap shenanigans, thank God. Always the worst time of a 24. Everyone tries to win in the first first hour. It's kind of hilarious. All right, so first game is going to be the Charlie Wilson mirror, and then it's Evaldi versus Manning and Stritovich versus Miller. I'm assuming all his stuff is Combinator level 5, which it is. Doesn't look like anybody's really standing out other than everyone on the team either got a hit or an RBI or scored. Adam Dunn did well for us. And Saley, who was Gotti's suggestion, he was the suggestion he gave me, did well against him. So yeah, I'm not like 0% against him. Like I have a decent win rate considering, but I'm still the heavy underdog in this quick. But I either get one pack of disappointment or three, because I haven't really had the greatest of luck with packs lately. And here we go. Game one. Quick final. Gotti against LP Bonnie Lake here. We're gonna just start right in, and we're gonna enter in the top of the second here. Charlie Wilson will pitch to Elmer Smith. Here's the pitch, and that is right and gone. So Gotti jumps out quickly. It is 1-0 here in the first, or on the second, on a home run from Elmer Smith. So we'll stay in the top of the second. Runners at first and second, and that is a base hit to left. Runner looking to score changes his mind. So now the bases are loaded for Wally Joyner here. 1 out. Wilson in trouble. Here's the pitch from Wilson. And that's a fly ball to center. It's caught. Coleman makes the catch. Runner doesn't go, so it's 2 away. That brings up Enrique and Hernandez with a chance to add runs to the lead here. That's a ground ball, and everybody's safe, so run scores on the infield hit from Hernandez, and it's 2-0. So Adam Dunn will come up, 2 outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Wilson, and he pops him up. We'll make the catch, get out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Gotti. We'll fast forward to the top of the fourth. Braden's over at first. That's a fly ball to right, and that is gone. So a 2-run homer for Adam Dunn, or I'm sorry, for Andrew Jones. It is now 4-0 Gotti here in the fourth. A little bit more delay. So runners at first and second. That's a fly ball. That's over the center fielder's head. One runs in. By the way, it's 6-0. 2 runs are in. So it's 8-0 here in the fifth. Oh boy, I think I did it again. Yes, I did. I figured out how to get the glitch here. So if I accidentally shrink the screen while while I'm calling the game, this is what happens. So I figured out what caused the glitch. So we're now playing in the parking lot here. Splittorf pitching, and that's a ground ball, and that's off a parking stall somewhere. That will clear the bases, and it's now 8-0. It's now 9-0 as we go to the top of the sixth. Addison Reed's now. It's Addison Reed's turn now to see if they can get to Gotti. Here's the pitch. And that's to another stratosphere, and that's caught. So they've kicked the field goal here. It's 10-0 Gotti here in the sixth. This is not looking good for the LPs. We have turned off the field. We have decided not to play anymore. Here's pitch. That's gone. 11-0. Here's the pitch. So we're finally through. It's a base hit. Elmer Smith with the single. The throw to third is not in time. So it's now runners to the corners with nobody out here. And here's Bill rated to the plate. All right, Night Will. It's 12-1 here. Here's the pitch. And that's a fly ball to left. It's caught. No throw. Or no runner doesn't go. So it's 13-1 here in the bottom of the ninth. Last chance. Adam Dunn is up. And thank God he strikes out, and mercifully this game's over. Gotti wins 13-1. The last time I watched this game, he only won 10-0. So maybe I should stop watching games against Gotti. So not a whole lot here. They scored 2 in the second, 4 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, and 1 in the ninth. They got 17 hits to our 4. Only Alex Claudio and Rob Deere didn't allow a run. Rob Deere entered the game. Goodbye. I love Y-Spot. So, turn this down just a tad. All right, so everything looks good there. Not a whole lot to work with there. I fully expect to be knocked out in round 2 here. Let's check on the Soriee. That silver has fired off, by the way. So we're down 1-0. We lost 5-2. And that silver started off facing the dunces. All right, so this is a decent pull here. The mice are here. The walleye are here. Heltzberg's here. San Dimas is here. Al Bean against Tulsa. That's a tough matchup. Burlington's in. Okay, so Burlington's in. I can actually now test that theory. If we can get through to the semifinal, we get Burlington. That'll be a good control there because Burlington is an all. They're the number 1 team in silver, and they've got nothing but combinators, and their chemistry 77. So we can see now if there really is a small sample size difference between a full combinated team with 77% chemistry or a basic theme Yankees team with 70% chemistry, and that hurts saying that. But I think that was the best route of getting to 70% without a full team of combinators. And you can see that it's more evened out as he has the combinators compared to me, where I have only have two, wait, three on this roster. Sheffield, Jeter, and Granderson. So it's a little bit more uneven with the team the way I have it at 76 compared to the 77 with the full combinator. So there are many paths to get to chemistry, but they may have the more actual like talented roster and all their stuff's more evened out, or I'm relying more on same team chemistry compared to combinator chemistry. Do I think there's a difference? Not really. It's just going to come down to talent when it's all said and done, and the variance won't be as huge. Give me a sec. Spawning like it took care of that. Okay, good. All right. So I'm just waiting for this game to come down so we can call this game. But yeah, it's gonna be super quick. It's gonna be Dunces versus LPs here. Game 1 of round 1. For the chemistry experiment team, not the main one. You're gonna see a whole lot of Yankees. I apologize ahead of time. I know it's not safe most of the major league universe, but this is what I've got. All right, so here we go. Game 1. And just like that, we're up 3-0 on the home run from Posada. So it's 3-0 already. Here's the pitch to Michael Young. Runners on second and third, and that's hit to the gap, and it's a base hit. 2-run score on the double from Young. So it's 5-0 in the second. Start this over again, see if I can. We ended up winning that game 12-0. Oops. We'll see the highlights anyway. If it lets me. I'm definitely batting 1,000 today. Should stop doing that. Off. All right, so play-by-play is going to be mean to be. So we scored 3 on the home run from Posada, his first of the postseason. Then Young has a 2 RBI double here in the third. So 2 runs scored there. We're up 5-2. Or 5-0, sorry. So Michael Young, 2 RBI double. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0. Al Levine's now pitching. The pitch to Jones. He gets a hold of one, and that will fly away for Andrew Jones. His first of the postseason. It's now 6-0 LPs over the Dunces. That brings up Mike Cameron to lead off the fifth here. It's 6-0. Bottom half of the fifth. Levine the pitch. And Cameron hits one to the gap in left center. That's a base hit. Cameron heading for second, looking to stretch it out for a triple, and he's safe. So a triple for Mike Cameron here in the fifth with 1 out. That brings up Mark Teixeira. They did score a run in the fifth, so we're now in the bottom of the sixth with 2 out, and Teixeira gets a hold of one, and that will fly away. I know. Beating up on teams, they're not all combi. I know. So it's now 8-0. Dickie Thon's up, 2 out. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that ball is gone. That's a fly away from Mark Teixeira. Or Dickie Thon, I'm sorry. They're all hitting home runs. It's 9-0 LPs now. Yeah, I can't take that off. So here it is, runners at first and third, and that ball's gone. There's your 12 runs. So Adrian Beltre homers, his first of the postseason. It's the first time I got to use his card, and it's 12-0. So I got the 12-0 in the ninth. Javier Vasquez to close it out. Runner on second, 2 out here. Last chance for Jeremy Heredia. There's a name you can use for your team. He might be too good though. We end up winning this game 12-0. So can I fix this so it doesn't? Of course, I can't fix it from. I'll have to try to fix it later. All right. Oh, we got a pack. Gotti beat us. Here's our pack of disappointment here. Oh, we got a Noisy Wallace. I mean, Donnie Moore looks like an intriguing card with the 120 HRA, but his control kind of limits to what you can do with him. He'll be cheapest on the market. So yeah, we won that first one 12-0. Kind of easy when you hit 5 home runs in the game. Sabathie went 8, gave up 4 runs, struck out 8, walked 1. So yeah, as you can see, they play better. Small sample size, but they do play better. As for the Soriee, we're in a deciding game here. Spores out. Yep, both your teams are out, franchise. You got beat by Discovery Bay. No combinators. The other team you lost to. Crap. It's all Discovery Bay's fault that you're out. That's your other team right there. So yeah, you can blame this team for knocking out your whole contingent. What are the chances? So here it is. Jakey May will face Joe McGinty. Hahn. Guys are ready. Jamie Moore could pitch if I can use. lineup's actually, I think, better versus. No, might not be. I use the righty McGinty who struggled or the lefty. That is the question. Tewksbury won't be ready. Consorga's been used. Can't use an opener, so Byerly's not an option. I still want to use Jesse Hahn. Abbott as a Zachary's not available. He just bid. Saberhagen's not available. Baldy's not ready. Although if Evaldi got sent to the moon, I'm gonna have to go with my gut and go with McGinty here. Lineup wise, Jakey May. So May's a righty, right? Lefty. Fothergill's fine. Sweeney 500. Stahl's hit 5 home runs, so okay, stay where he's at. Maggio, you're now. Maggio, you can move up. Don Detmer, you can go up in the order. Go with that. So as I said, this is not going to be a long stream. I just wanted to get one in before I go to sleep here. And my team's currently in 4th place, so everything's off to a good start. Waiting for these 2 minutes to come through here. All right, so we'll just call this one. See where this ends up. I think we're going to do a full replay this one if it's just going to go through. I'm going to call this game. All right, so it should be through. So it's off. Oh, so it's a 2-1 game. So I'm not at par today. So we lost 2-1 on a solo home run from Connor Joe. Live Connor Joe. It's a solo home run that gives them the lead, and they end up winning 2-1. I lost to a team that doesn't have his roster in. I don't know how I feel about it. Which explains why I won 12-0 in game 1. How in the heck did I lose to that? the mysteries of this team. Um, Soriee's going right now. Get into it. I guess the quicks are going a little faster than they normally are. Usually it's not up to 10 that quickly. That's an actual, that's not the live version. I I didn't lose to Gym Unknowns, but I lost to a bronze and iron roster. It does not compute. Houston is first in offense. I think they're number one in batting average. I got 10 minutes here. Kirby is not that Kirby. I think he's been good against Houston in his career. I'm just trying to cross reference and compare. This season versus Houston, he has pitched twice. He has a 1.5 ERA. He's allowed 2 earned runs in 12 innings pitched, 10 hits. He has struck out 11 and he's yet to walk an Astros hitter. I would feel very good about it. The only other team with more than 10 innings he did better against was the Kansas City Royals. But yeah, it's in Seattle too. You start him. Yeah, I start Kirby against Houston. And especially since that division series game, he has been absolutely dominant against Houston. So it's not only just this season; it was last season, and that game 5 against Houston where they went like 16 innings. He threw 9 shutout innings in that. So yeah, I would feel good. I would feel good about Kirby. Who else were you thinking about to be the other starter? I guess we're still in the Soriee. All right, so we did win that series 2-1. Beat the Zebras. We scored 6 late to win it 9-5. Don Detmer homered, 2 hits, 2 runs, 4 RBIs. Garber had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Stull had 2 RBIs on his only hit. The only starter didn't reach base was the Don and Hassan Kim. Well, just Potovich. That's it. Kim reached on a walk. So yeah, I'm reading that right. Only one guy didn't get on. McGinty still struggled, but he did enough. Bullpen bailed him out like usual. So that means the tough matchups for me continue because now I have West Hartford in a quarterfinal of the Soriee. So I have a bronze quick against Gotti, and now I have West Hartford on my plate. I get Dunkaroo, and I get Gotti within like 10 within like 10-15 color. At least I got a 515 hitting Bill Sweeney. Dave Nielsen needs. Can I replace that man? This to be Don Detmer both ways today. All right, DiMaggio is playing center. He'll be fine. Move him up. So Curry Foley's back to Earth. Jake Stahl's gonna get the start. Oh yeah, Jake Stahl's starting. That's versus right. I think we're facing already. Yep, we're facing Morgan. He's a righty. So it's gonna be Morgan, Kuntz, and Swindell. All right. There's that. I got way too many screens. So here's the crazy thing about having 3 monitors. You lose track of which monitor you're trying to find that has all your stuff on when it's supposed to be in an ad. Which I amazingly figured out a way to not do. So all right. Got an ad that starts in 4 minutes. Want to be really honest with you, I just wanted to get this stream in. I do need to I need to get to sleep so I can get in the car, get some practice. I just also wanted to get the stream in just to keep on schedule. But I will be on. I will be on in about 5 hours for now. Actually racing. Uh, it'll be an iRacing stream tomorrow, and then I won't. Then I'll come back to base. Then I'll be regular time next week, starting. I think I'm gonna be starting after. Hey, twins, if you're still on, are you going after Ezra on Wednesday? That's usually Cheeky's spot. And I know Cheeky's gone for a while. Uh, twins, are you streaming in Cheeky's spot on Wednesday? Because I usually start after whoever's in Cheeky's slot or franchise's slot, and franchise takes Wednesdays off. I usually start a little earlier to bridge the gap. All right, then I will plan on going after Ezra on Wednesday. That way you can not worry about Wednesday. Yeah, so I'll be after Ezra on Wednesday, and there'll be a normal longer stream. I'll have Soriee, I'll have Open Low. Everything will be normal from there. It's just really weird week because I've been preparing for 2 different things. I haven't done a race on iRacing since May the 4th. So it's been over 2.5 months since I've last raced on iRacing. Um, so Wednesday I'll go after Ezra, and then Thursday and Friday I'll be after franchise. And they're going to be normal streams. I'm planning on going to at least 3 a.m. on all 3 days. That is the plan. Um, I'll have enough content by then. But what I'm gonna do, as much as I want to send you to, as much as I want to send you over to my team, probably not gonna get a whole lot of interaction because he's in the car right now. I'm trying to find I don't have. I'm trying to also see if there's anybody else in OOTP that I can send you to, but it doesn't look like there is. Oh, yeah, I don't think there is because it's after me, and I'm the last one. So I will send you. That's perfect for me. I'm usually the I start early on Wednesday to accommodate everybody that takes Wednesdays off. So yeah, if you want to take Wednesday off, go right ahead. It's just for me to know if I'm starting at 11:30 or after Ezra. That's the only difference for me. And I know you're on turbo as I'm going into an ad in about 20 seconds. So yeah, just prepare for that. I'm gonna send you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go team. Hopefully I'm at a. Hopefully I could get affiliates. I can be in the affiliate Discord, so this would be easier to explain. I'm gonna send you to my teammate anyways. He's not in the car, but he rated me yesterday, and he's gonna want to be able to talk. It is not safe for work time. Um, but I'm gonna send you over there because I don't want to send you to Alf. I don't want to send you to Retro Racing where I normally would send you. I'm gonna send you to my teammate so you could see a preview of the race before I hop in at 8 a.m. on later today. Yeah, and I don't see Baffle. Usually don't see Baffle. Usually I stream long enough to see D block. So again, guys, yeah.